All right, welcome to today's webinar on custom products and solutions. We'll go ahead and get started. So my name is Tasha Wesson. I'm a marketing specialist with the Custom Products Group. We also have Pete Creasy here, who is the Global Business Development Leader for Custom Products.
Hi, everyone.
So for today's agenda, we'll do an overview on Enerpac, go over what a custom product and solution is, why choose us, some custom product classifications and common customizations, marketing tools for your use, an online request walkthrough, different contacts for our team, and then finally we will wrap up with a Q&A. So like I said, we will save questions for the end. You can enter them in the chat pane as well throughout the presentation and send them to me, and we'll go through them at the end. So Enerpac is a global market leader in high-pressure hydraulic tools, controlled force products, and solutions for positioning of heavy loads with high precision. So we also specialize in custom products and solutions to meet your unique needs for your specific application. So we have different distributor trainings available, such as these webinars on Fridays. We also have our Enerpac Academy service and sales training that takes place at our facility in Columbus, Wisconsin. We also do on-site product training so we can come to you. And lastly, we have our bolting van. So what is a custom product and solution? It is a customized version of our standard IT catalog products. So that can be a private label product for OEM applications. That can be turnkey systems using a combo of our standard and custom products, or it can be a completely clean sheet design that incorporates high-pressure hydraulics and controls. So a majority of our Enerpac custom product requests fall under cylinders, pumps, presses, hydraulic torque wrenches, and tensioners. So we'll go into a little bit more detail for each of those a little bit later. So why choose Enerpac? Enerpac has years of experience when it comes to providing custom products and solutions for our customers. It adds value and differentiates our brand as well as our distributors from competition. So our custom products and solutions group has 4 areas of focus. First is our quick turnaround time. Second, our delivery accuracy. Third, competitive pricing. Fourth, engineering capacity. And we'll go a little bit more detail into those. So just lastly, besides that, our custom products and solutions is a key element of our strategic plan and values. So customer focus is a key initiative across our company. So we want to live by and for our customers' success and be sure to build those strong relationships by listening exactly to the voice of the customer and their specific needs. So for going into a little bit more detail for investment in the business, for quote turnaround time, we quote by product class, which we'll talk about on the next slide. We have a dedicated purchasing and quoting staff, and then we have customer requests enabled on our website, so that can be filled out on there. Delivery accuracy, so our project management office has daily status reviews. We have a dedicated production area just for custom products, and we've added quick turn suppliers. For competitive pricing, we've created product matrices, and like mentioned, we have a dedicated purchasing and quoting staff, and we also take into account field input while pricing. Lastly, for engineering capacity, we've reorganized our engineering to flex for demand as needed. Resources have been added in engineering, project management, and operations. And lastly, our operating systems have been optimized for efficiency. So for the custom product classifications, first we have class 1, which is just a requote. So it's looking at the same account with an existing part number that's recently been quoting, but just doing a quantity change. So that will take about 1 to 2 days to quote. Class 2 is a simple change. So basically we have everything released already. It's just a modification like paint color, adding or removing a standard or existing component, pressure change, or a simple bill of materials change. So Class 3 is a moderate change, so it's a couple new parts, but everything else is similar to the standard part. So it could be mounting interface changes, cylinder stroke, or the reservoir size. So those 3 classes take 1 to 2 days to quote. So when we get into Class 4, that's when we get to a complex change, so it's almost all new parts for the custom product. So these can be custom presses or custom cylinders with complex modifications, and you're getting more engineering involvement at this point. So it will be about 1 to 2 weeks to quote, depending on complexity. Class 5 then is a development project. So this is where the clean sheet designs come in as mentioned. So it'll be custom tools that need specific testing and compliance requirements. So we don't have an exact quoting time at this point, but that will be determined. So now I will pass it on to Pete. He'll go a little bit more into detail on some customizable features.
Yeah, I just want to give you a quick overview. So of the looking at where we see the most requests, it's primarily cylinders. The bullets on the left really represent the types of customizations we can do to cylinders, be it stroke, capacity, paint. I won't read them through, but you can see those are just a few. And then along with some examples on the right-hand side, upper left-hand corner is a custom double-acting cylinder. It has internal stroke sensor, special coating. It's got nitrocarburizing on it. Has an external lock ring. Be able to hold the load mechanically and take considerable side load, as well as built-in manifold with counterbalance valve. We do also do quite a bit of work for private labeling for OEM customers, which is the photo on the upper right. And then the lower photo is just a large cylinder that was actually used for constructing a nuclear power plant, about an 800-ton cylinder that's suspended from a crane for setting large modules. So we can do custom one-offs, and we can also do some production for OEM work. Same type format for custom power units. Again, the bullets on the left represent just some of the customizable features we can do on our power units, anywhere from just a color change on our standard product for OEM type use, or we can design a new power unit from scratch. Manifolding with special valves, roll cages, larger reservoirs, different types of power. We can do air-powered pumps, gasoline-powered pumps, diesel, electric, with a variety of controls options. You need variable frequency drive, PLC controls. We do specialize in all of that as well. Custom presses is another area that we're focused on. What's nice about a custom press is it actually has elements from both custom cylinders, can have elements from both custom cylinders and power units. We can do these in a vertical or horizontal configurations, customize the cylinder type and mounting, and really do anything from customizing one of our standard presses that you might find in our catalog, or do something completely new. In this case, some of the examples given there, the upper left-hand corner photograph is a production press used for pressing these large cartridges. It's about a 1,500-ton capacity, and it has some built-in controls. The center press there is a custom power unit with controls, and it also has a custom cylinder that has a motorized mechanical lock ring. So it's actually compressing a large spring, and the customer wanted not to be held on hydraulics. So as that cylinder is advancing, there's a mechanical lock ring that mechanically can secure it in the event of, say, some type of a hydraulic leak. So we can do that type of thing. And there's also automation in that large orange cartridge you see there, or valve, I guess it is, actually is powered underneath the press and then powered back out again. So we do have full capability to do finite element analysis, modeling, and other things on these presses. The final 2 slides here really are geared towards our bolting products. One of the areas we specialize in is hydraulic torque wrenches. We do quite a bit of custom hydraulic torque wrench work. The bulk of it is through fitment of the joints, so it could be adapters for the sockets or the inserts, and it can also be custom reaction arms. So you can see there in the photographs, that orange one I think is for a fracking pump, where you get a lot of different reaction points that you need to reach out to, so you have actually an adjustable type of a reaction arm. and then other types of adapters, as you can see in the other two photos. Same for hydraulic tensioners. So some of the customizable features here would be things like adapter kits, pulling sleeves, different sockets and bridges. Tensioners are, somewhat unique in the sizes of the studs they need to go on. So we can modify our tensioners to fit most applications. Aside from those, what I'll call the more popular types of requests, we do other customs. And this is just a quick snapshot of some other examples. Custom, hand pumps and pullers, custom spreaders. That upper right-hand corner is actually a bead breaker we do for an OEM, so we can do custom tooling, custom hydraulic valves. The one in the bottom left is actually a prototype valve, and it basically has a venturi section in it and a locking section. So when used with, for example, single-acting cylinders, it can retract a load return cylinder by applying a vacuum onto the hydraulic line and actually sucking that cylinder down, but it also has a built-in locking section. So when you center the valve, it can hold pressure. And then even, complete systems. So on the right-hand side, there's a shovel and decking system. In this case, we provided a custom power unit with controls and custom cylinders. Those are 4 500-ton, 72-inch stroke cylinders with built-in stroke sensors and pressure transducers to keep everything synchronized when lifting the shovel. So we can do a complete turnkey system. And finally, we have a variety of other more sophisticated type systems where it has a combination of standard and custom products. And these include our synchronized lifting systems, which basically place a stroke sensor at each lifting point, and that feeds back to PLC control, which turns on and off valves to keep the load going up synchronously. You basically, tell the system what accuracy you want to maintain, how high you want to lift or lower, and when you hit the start button, basically the system takes over from there, and we'll move all of those cylinders synchronously. A little less complex version from that is our split flow pump, and that's in the bottom right-hand corner there. Here it doesn't necessarily have PLC controls for controlling the valves. You have either manual or solenoid valves. But the key thing is that each valve is connected to its own output from the power unit, so they each get an equal amount of flow, and we actually can lift and lower synchronously just by controlling the flow. Not to the level of accuracy that the sync lift can. However, it's in many cases accurate enough for doing general lifting. Climbing jacks is basically a way to lift and crib within the same column that's located there right below the synchronous lift system, where you can lift, put some cribbing underneath it, retract, crib again, and then continue to lift, and you can lift something, say, 4 or 5 feet by only using a 6-inch stroke cylinder. We also have what we call our sync hoist system, which is in the upper right-hand corner. That's a type of a cylinder that's suspended from a crane for manipulating loads. So they're custom cylinders, custom power units, and controls that go along with those. And then we also can do skidding systems. Bottom left-hand corner there is a skidding system comprised of tracks and beams, and then skid shoes along with a custom cylinder and power unit for skidding loads, say 400 or 500-ton loads on 2 tracks.
So now we'll move into some of the marketing tools that are available for your use. So we recently created a brochure just on custom products and solutions, so you can see that on our website. We've also released our new E329 catalog that also highlights information on our custom products and solutions. We have website content, so on the bottom left you can see the landing page for our custom products and solutions. It has information about the features that we commonly customize, as well as different ways to request for these product categories. We have trade show exposure. We'll be highlighting our custom products and solutions at some trade shows we have coming up this year. Product packaging, we do webinars such as the one today, and also information on the custom products is included in our Enerpac Academy. So now we'll do a walkthrough for how you can request a custom product online. So each of the products that Pete just went through, there's a different form that you can request for each of these products. So you can either go to enerpac.com and then click Products, and Custom Products and Solutions is at the bottom and will take you to this landing page. You can also simply type in enerpac.com/custom, and it will take you to the same landing page as well. So from here, you can see just some general information on customs, the different products, as well as a custom solution, as well as solutions we've delivered in the past. So if we are to click into custom cylinders, this will take you to a page just on cylinders, customizable features from the past, and some examples of applications. So if we click on custom cylinder request, this will then take you to a form that can be filled out to actually request a cylinder that will then be sent to our team. So there are some required fields, but we try to not make too many fields required just for ease of use. So you'll go through the forms, add in information, application drawings are more than appreciated. And then at the bottom, we also have additional features that can be added, as well as you can go into a little bit more detail to specify just exactly what your customer is looking for. So that's cylinders. For the most part, the forms are pretty similar. So I'll just go to custom presses as well. So once again, the page for presses has some general information about presses, some examples, and then you can click again to get to the request form, some required fields. So this one's a little bit different. So that is a general overview of how to request a form online. So you can easily access these forms online, whether it's on your laptop or your phone. It's easy to submit them either way. And then once submitted, you will get an email confirmation saying that it's been submitted and that our team is starting to work on it. So some takeaways for requests. Application engineering support is available. The more information up front, the better. I know I said that not all the fields are required, but if you're able to give us more information, it will just only help with expediting the process. And application photos are more than appreciated. So here are the main contacts for custom products and solutions. You can see Pete and myself on here, but as always, your local territory manager is going to be your first point of contact. So please go to him or her first, and then if there's additional questions, please feel free to reach out to us. So just to wrap up, as always, Enerpac is committed to supporting you as well as custom products and solutions needed by our customers. So we can address simple to extreme challenges, and just by providing custom products, it's adding value and differentiation to our brand and ultimately to our distributors as well. Application engineering support is available whenever needed, and just getting those quality technical details up front is a major key to both of our success. And getting application photos of our custom products in use are definitely something we would like to get if possible. So thank you all for your time. We have another distributor sales training coming up October 20th at the same time for high tonnage cylinders. So you can sign up for that online and just keep an eye out for it. And now I will unmute the lines to answer any questions.
The conference has been unmuted.
Okay, if there are no questions, then we can go ahead and stop the meeting now. Feel free to reach out with any questions if you come up with them later. Thank you.